Hi Sagittarius, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. This is going to be your Oracle Revelations. Yes, it is. So this reading is mainly Oracle cards, all right? Yeah, we're going to have fun with this, and we're going to tell the story just fine. We're going to pull a couple of tarot cards. I've already pulled them, right? And they are right here. And I had to shut the camera off because of the landscaper. Bless his heart. But those cards there, the tarot card, Sagittarius, is the Page of Swords. And this means that you are kind of in your head about something or wondering about something. Could be a decision you need to make, or it could be just about somebody else, you know, kind of, you know, maybe what's going on with them, right? So that's what the Page of Swords is about. And we also have the Hangman and the Emperor. So, you know, there's a lot of major arcana too, when there's only 3 cards here. And so you're going through something major here, or you are thinking about something that is major in your life. Could be about a Piscean. Maybe you're in love with a Piscean, or maybe, you know, could be about an Aries, the Emperor. This could be saying you're really stuck here, though, about how to put things in order for yourself in a certain situation. And from the Enchanted Map Oracle is the Spirit of Place and Into the Unknown. So you are wondering about something, about diving into the unknown with somebody or on some kind of a career. It could be both, seriously. And we are in, you guys see my cool amethyst here, and we are in Scorpio season, which talks about endings, right? And transformations, new beginnings, right? Yeah, it does. And also, the Spirit of Place is here, Sagittarius. This is talking about, with this card, Into the Unknown, it's talking about, you know, if you want love, you have to show love or embody it. Yeah, you know, that's kind of, for some people, they go, oh, well, it's kind of maybe a no-brainer or something like that. But, you know, this is really a profound statement, right? If you are dealing with struggle, then release the control type of situation. Because I know plenty of people who are so like negative, but they really want love in their life. So they have to embody, not you guys, but they have to embody the love in order to, you know, in order to receive it. In other words, you have to give love to receive love, right? Doesn't mean you have to go to the church and do all these other, it doesn't mean that, or go to, you know, go to your friend's house and give them $100 or something like that. Okay, it doesn't really mean that. It just means whatever you want to attract into your life, try to be in that same energy, right? And into the unknown. With the Page of Swords here, I feel like you are into the like you are. You could be concerned about diving into the unknown. I feel like these cards here are telling you, Sagittarius, too, when you dive into the unknown with whoever this is, or a career or a person, whatever you are trying to attract, just do it. Act like you already have it, or do it. Make sure you practice that which you are trying to attract. Now, the Solitude card is here. This could talk about a Virgo in your life. It could. But it is with renew yourself. I feel like these cards could be telling you to take time out and to kind of go through this transformation. Renew yourself. The skeleton is here. This is about a transformation. It is. It's kind of about accepting kind of endings and new beginnings. It doesn't always have to be an ending with the person, though. It doesn't. It can be an ending with some type of a belief, or maybe something in your career. And the Solitude card, I feel like you are taking time out, or you should be, to kind of maybe go through a transformation. I feel like you are going through a transformation, some type, and the unknown could be presenting itself to you. And I feel like if you want this, dive in, but behave like you want to be treated, something like that. Okay, so let's get into the reading right now, Sagittarius. And I'm so profound, right? Yeah, no. I'm just laughing a little bit because I kind of had to turn the camera off, and then I can't explain it. It was just, and then, you know, these energies here they're kind of interesting. Yeah, I feel like they are. So let's see what we have. These success cards are always really interesting oracle cards. Yeah, they are. This is Asian, what's it called? Like wisdom. But it's not all Asian, because I noticed that these people here are Japanese. Yeah, they are. But when you look at the little booklet, it shows like Shakespeare and, you know, all these other people who are philosophers, you know, making with their statements, right? So let's see what we have in their beliefs. Show me the energy for Sagittarius, please. Show me Sagittarius's energy. And what we have here is you see clearly now. Okay, so you do see clearly, but you still need like courage to dive into the unknown, Sagittarius. You do, all right? And don't try to argue with me, just teasing. Let's see what we got, you guys. Let's get into the reading. And we're going to use the Little Lenormands. This is how I'm doing it, at least for now. I mean, you know, I can change things, right? Yeah, but today we're going to use the Lenormands and the Fin de Cycle fortune-telling cards. This is what we are doing, and for this particular reading, Oracle Revelation. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius, please. Oh, and these have already been shuffled. Yes, they have. So let's see. And the owl. See, this is about wisdom. You have the wisdom here. I feel like you know what you want here. Whether or not it's a person or a career. But like, you know that there is unknown into the unknown. Like, this is like you're diving into the unknown. But I feel like you, on some level, you understand completely here with the owls, and you see clearly now. This is another owl. So you see clearly that you either have an opportunity or somebody loves you, something like that, but there is some unknown attached to it. And these cards are telling you to embody whatever you are searching for, embody that, okay? So this is your naggy mother over here, okay? Yeah, grandmother age too. But don't look like a grandma, I don't think so. And the mask is here, and the mask is, we're going to go backwards here so you guys can see the cards, right? The mask is typically about deception, but it can be about somebody who is wearing two faces in order to kind of like maybe deal with the situation, like, you know, maybe sometimes we act happy but we are not, something like that, okay? And now we have the key. So the key is, like, you have the key to love here, but you have to do something in order to remove the rose from the cage. Like, something kind of is stuck here, but you have the key to love. Yeah. Still have to do something in order to get it. Yeah, you do. And we have the house. So this is about a union. Hope your house is cute like that with a little red roof. And what else do we have? We have the man. This is usually the third-party man, Sagittarius. So just so you know. Unless your husband or boyfriend looks like that. Okay? If he looks like that, then... Because some of these cards are literal, right? They don't have words on them. You know, from the get-go, they're literal. Right? Yeah, we make a story from the pictures. A child. So you could be, whatever this unknown situation you are thinking of diving into, there's a child involved, or this could be somebody else's energy here, because if you are diving into the unknown, maybe this is a union, and maybe this is their energy, right? The man and the child. So maybe they have a child. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. It's getting interesting. And we have the labyrinth. I like to call it the maze. So that is when somebody's trying to make a decision, but they keep hitting a wall. All right? Yeah, so somebody's been thinking about something for a long time. Could be you, for sure. This is your reading. Some of these readings end up to be relationship readings. Although somebody asked me, could you please just do a reading on just like Sag or Gemini? You know, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be a relationship reading. But if this is the strongest energy that's in your life right now, that's what's going to show up here. The polar bear. Okay, wow. Okay, so now we have... The polar bear is somebody who is super powerful, right? Or an entity or something, some type of subject or whatever that is super powerful. And there is something here that... Either you or your person here, I'm saying that because I feel like I feel like this is a better relationship. But either you or your person keeps hitting a wall, or somebody you want. Because there is a child involved right next to the man and the house. This is clear. It's about, for me, this is a union where there's a child involved. And, but this is a really hard decision here. Somebody keeps hitting a wall. I feel like that's what this is. In order to unlock the key here, Sagittarius, to love with the rose here, you have to either make some type of a decision where there is a child involved or your person is. All right. But you are seeing clearly now. Interesting here. I feel like you are seeing clearly on some level, like somebody, that somebody loves you, or, maybe you feel like somebody's going to show up for you. Okay, but the polar bear is here too. So there is something that is really powerful that is affecting this union, or this, I'm sorry, this decision. Maybe it is a child right over here. And now we have the ship. The ship is about sometimes somebody from a distance. He could be taking a trip maybe too. And it is the number 3, so it can talk about unions too. Yeah, relationships, right? And now we have the Rider card, and I feel like you're going to get messages for communication from somebody, Sagittarius. All right. So let's see what else we have. And now we have the storm. So you're in the storm here. Maybe you're going to communicate with somebody here yourself. You're in the storm, Sagittarius. Yeah, you are. And you could be thinking that, maybe your judgment is clouded right now. Because it says you see clearly. Somebody else could be in a storm. You could be seeing that you could be clear that there is a major storm, kind of, right, in front of you. Something like that. But you really, there is, the storm, you could, and so whoever's making this decision, who hits the wall here, Sagittarius, keeps hitting a wall with the labyrinth, that person is in a storm. Or their judgment is being affected. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Let's use the fortune-telling cards here. We already have our crystal ball here and our amethyst. So that's what we were doing. We're telling fortunes here, you guys. I had somebody tease me about that. Yeah, not a nice person. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius. And we have the false person. The mature man. Okay, so that could be you, Sagittarius. So when we see the false person underneath the house, this is third-party energy to me. You could be wanting to dive into the unknown, Sagittarius, with a third party. Somebody you love, somebody you want, somebody who loves you, both. It's possible you are concerned your person's going to do this, but I don't... These readings can be switched. Even though it's supposed to be your own reading, this could be your person's energy. Because there's somebody else's energy in this reading. There is. So here's a mature man. If you are a woman, it is the mature man. And over here is the man right over the man. Right? Lots of men here, you guys. Okay? All right? We do like men. We still call them men. Okay, guys? Right now they're trying to tell kids to call them their classmates persons. So effing stupid. It's just a divisive shit. So, to divide, right? So let's keep going. And don't make comments. Okay? Don't. Please don't do that. Because they're looking for any little thing. So let's see what else we have. So we have the mature man and the false person. So you could be dealing with somebody, though, here who is, unless that's you. You could be the mature man, and you could just be showing up as a false person, though, sometimes, Sagittarius, because when there's a third party, it's just kind of going to be like that, right? Yeah, it's kind of like when you get in a fight in school, and everybody, you got picked on, and finally you blew your top. Yeah, you blew your top. And when you did, they said, you guys are all in trouble. You're like, well, I didn't start it. Okay, stop with this bullshit, okay? Okay, guys, let's get back to the reading. And I feel like this is the first oracle reading that I have opening up a little bit. Because these are brand new readings to me. And this is like the 4th one. Okay, so let's get into it here. This false person could be a mature man, Sagittarius, that you're dealing with, right? It's a possibility. And they could be in a cloud or in a storm here about communicating with you. OMG, because the Rider is right here. I have to look at the order of the cards. And they are not always indicative, but sometimes they are. This is somebody who doesn't live close to you with the ship. And if it is them who's in a cloud about a decision, they keep hitting a wall, maybe because they have a baby here. Wow, because they have a child. I feel like that's it. Wow. And that child could be really important to them with the polar bear here, right over next to the labyrinth, which is like hitting a wall about a decision. And here's a child on the other side of the labyrinth. Wow, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who's married here, who has a child. OMG. All right. Yeah, I feel like you are dealing with somebody maybe here, it could be you too, but thinking about leaving your own union to be with somebody else, and you could maybe have a family. So let's continue here. And the bad health card. So the mature man, I feel like, is in a toxic relationship here, or an unhappy relationship. And maybe you're the mature man, or maybe your person is, right? But the bad health card is, this is about a toxic relationship, a relationship that is unhealthy. And, the lady, the nurse has given the man a pill, and she said, you better be nice here, otherwise I'm going to give you something unhealthy for you. A pill. That's funny. Underneath the child. So your person's in some type of either you or your person is in a toxic, kind of an unhealthy relationship. Yeah, and there's a child involved. And I feel like that is the plight of whoever is deciding to leave or wanting to leave. Because somebody loves you here, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like somebody does. And you could really be in love with them too. I feel like you are. Over here, with these 3 cards here, Sagittarius, you could be maybe in your head about whether or not they are going to try to take steps here to take steps to come forward. Maybe they're with a Pisces, or maybe your person is a Pisces, as I said at the beginning of the reading. We have the coffin. You see, this is about ending something, and somebody keeps hitting a wall. Well, go ahead, because the cobwebs are, they're here, and what else? The dust is settling. I mean, because time is passing by. Yes. That's what I'm getting out of this reading. This is nothing new. The poverty card. So, this could be an impoverished relationship. Somebody could be hitting a wall here because they're not sure they want to leave a situation because there was a child. They could be worried they're going to lose money with the impoverished card or the poverty card, because it's right underneath the polar bear. And the polar bear is like there is something powerful that can sometimes be blocking or influencing somebody's behavior or decision. It is about a decision because it's next to the labyrinth, which is really about a decision and hitting a wall. Okay, the imprisonment card. So you or your person feels really stuck. Yeah, this is a relationship reading. Sorry, guys. I try to do like one. If for some of you guys, maybe it's not. Because I don't feel like you might not even be with this person if this is indeed a relationship reading. I tried to just read for Sagittarius, but there's a lot of Sagittarians out there who have somebody or they want to be with somebody, right? Like all the zodiac signs. So let's continue. The courthouse. OMG. For me, this is like a divorce. I feel like either you or your person thinks if you get a divorce, you're gonna lose money. Yes, the coffin card and the courthouse is here. This is a divorce for me. Or if they go to court, they're going to lose money if they end the situation. Maybe they're not entirely really like legally married. Your person, if this is your person's energy, they're worried about losing money for sure. Imprisonment and poverty next to it. And your person's in an unhealthy relationship. And your person could be this mature man. I don't know, I would not stay in an unhealthy relationship for money. There's no way. The despair card. Wow, you or your person is in despair. I don't think this is your for some of you guys, I don't think this is your energy. I feel like it is the person you are with. This man over here. Mature man or this person. For some of you, it could be you. So let's see how many cards we have here. The wealthy man. Look at that, Sagittarius. There's a lot of players here already. The mature man, the wealthy man, and this other man over here. Okay? So for me, it doesn't matter, man, woman, whoever, what the relationship is. Could even be a gay relationship. Could be any relationship. My whole point about it is that I feel like there's 3 people here. The wealthy man, the false person, and the man. And maybe there was two women, and maybe somebody's wealthy, somebody's not, etc., etc. One more card here, and change. Yeah, I feel like your person wants change. I feel like that's you. I feel like it is you. You want change. You want somebody, you could be wanting somebody to divorce somebody here. Yeah, the coffin in the courthouse, Sagittarius, that's a divorce, okay? That's not, it's a divorce, or it's ending a union where there is money to be, like, divided, okay? And let's get a couple more cards and wrap up the reading. Yeah, we're going to see what we have because the reading is pretty much finished here, yeah. Let's see, let's look at your energy, Sagittarius. Let's use these cards. Let's use the Love Oracle cards because I feel like this did turn into a love reading. Yeah, I'm just so lovely over here, you guys. Yeah, I'm just so nice and lovely. Let's see what we got, you guys. Let's see what we have. Your person or you has the despair card. You could be in despair because you want somebody to get a divorce, and they could be in despair because they can't make up their mind because they're worried about their money, poverty. Because the courthouse card is next to the imprisonment card. Wow. Yeah, it could be about somebody going to court and going to jail too. Wow. But I feel like it's more like kind of symbolic. I feel like this is somebody who could be, somebody's trying to make up their mind here. It's you or your person here. But I feel like whoever's in this union here, somebody feels really stuck in a union because there's a child and they're going to lose money if they go. I feel like that's it. So now the last card we pulled was change and the wealthy man. This wealthy man wants change in their life. So, if they can't part with their money, then too bad. You can't have everything, right? There's people in Hollywood, they can't have their own baby. I don't really like to use Hollywood because I don't really like Hollywood anymore. No, I don't. You guys know what they are really about. But, no comments. But my point about it is that there are people who have everything, like riches, but there's something they don't have. The person they love, or they can't have a child, or, their mother and father never ever speak to them. I mean, stuff like that, like kind of like, nerve-wracking and just very difficult things. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius and their person, and we'll call it a reading. And we have the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you could be thinking about this person over and over. And they might be doing this too, because I told you in this reading that some of this reading is your person. This is not you. And I haven't said that in any of the readings. This is like the 4th or 5th oracle reading I've done. It's not that I have not mentioned unions. That's not true, or relationships. But in this reading, I can tell, I can feel it, that this person's energy, this is somebody else's energy. This mature man, or this false person. And now we have, and this person knows, looking at this card here, the key. If either you or your person knows something in order to release the rose, which brings this wonderful love between you guys, like unlocks the door to love, or is the key, turns the door to love, right? Something has to be done first that is not so comfortable or fun. Maybe your person is the one here into the unknown, because whoever is making the decision, Sagittarius, it's about diving into the unknown. So if they're coming towards you, this person, or trying to decide to, because they haven't, made up their mind here, if this is indeed your person. It's about the unknown, because maybe you're not even seeing this person. I feel like they're in another marriage. And if they are not legally married, they're still in some type of a entangled relationship. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Okay, Sagittarius, this person is going to, either you or your person is going to, like, make a quick change. So this card here about this labyrinth where somebody keeps hitting a wall, either you or your person is going to make up your mind for change and say, screw it. I don't care about the money. I don't, I'll take care of my child. The child is right here, right? Yeah. The innocent child, right? So somebody, you know, one of you guys have a kid, but I feel like you or your person is just going to make up your mind here about, this could be used sometimes, if for some of you guys, it's a possibility, it is about money maybe, right? Where there is, yeah, it could be just money, maybe not a love relationship. But this over here, this key kind of debunks that, right? So it looks like it's about love. You guys can see the card. I feel like one of you guys is just going to like say, screw it. Sudden change. And just make the decision. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here today. If you guys need your reading, you can always get one, all right? And I couldn't be so funny in this reading because they're new. And I'm like trying to pay attention here, right, guys? Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm patting myself on the back again. You see, you hear that? Wow. Thanks, guys.